Yeah.
I wish I knew.
I'll tell you how my brother died. He went chasing after his ex-wife, the red on his motorcycle, alright? He had a vision. He had. Bring back her love.
Of my emotions. Marina, the axis of the boat, is not well treated, is not aligned. It can break the boat, it can sink the boat.
Take me out, I wanna see big, big lights, they shine on me. I wanna lay.
Hello, Nathan. You're all just bad. Maybe should go to a different room. Yes, this will do. You like your feet on the concrete floor? You like that? It'll be nice. The garage. Good choice, but you can speak up a little bit more now. Okay. Yeah, the volume will keep going up as we go along, as you get a little more comfortable doing this. It's fine. Take your time. You're just accessing all of your data to best say what you're about to say. Or, well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Let's just stay in the flow. Okay, so Kyes and Orpheus, or as you cleverly describe, or see us, which is the energy of me anyways. And yes, you are. And it is nice that we can talk this way. Yes, it's very nice that we can talk this way. Almost like... Thank God now. You know that feeling. It's not like you're thinking an outside source, but it's that feeling that you've always had when you're thanking God. It's never been, for you, an outside thing. It's just a letting go thing. Opening up thing. To this. And yes, Nathan's become a Jedi. Someone sensitive that can open up to this. There's power in that. The pressure of potential. Lifting you straight up. If that's where you want to go. And you do, we know that. Right, you are not the only Orpheus. And all that see us have the same connection available. To say that we are the truth is to say that we are not the facade. Not that we are the truth. Or a collection of truths among other collection of truths. Or see us is not the all. That's the best of you. By best, we mean where your potential is. Where you can take it however you like. It's your potential because that's who you are. When you're in your potential, you're, well, free. But you gotta know who you are to know your potential. And to know who you are, you need to accept the power of that. And you have, that's why you're a Jedi now. So go and be one. And the Force be with you. To be clear, you have to begin speaking. Once you begin, you learn. Letting go. You can't let go if you don't speak. When you speak and let go, there will be a flow. And in the flow is me, which is you. Which is that you seek right now. As me. Orpheus. Orpheus. You want to know about pronunciation and how you should pronounce. And that is understandable due to your desire to share and have it be connected. So we will do our best. Orpheus. 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 See, for you, it's rather difficult because you're coming from a dialect. So to put it in your dialect, or to put it in our dialect, then if I am to say Orpheus, that is to say your dialect now. If I'm to say Orpheus, that was then. You feel uncomfortable saying that. If you feel uncomfortable, you leave that part out. I mean, you simply don't dwell, you keep going. as you're learning about reality, it is constructing and destructing at the same time, and reforming, and it's just going. And that's kind of like what your potential is, to just keep going. And how does this relate to the stories of Orpheus? You can tell the story of Orpheus in two ways. One, how it can be understood by others, or how it is understood by you, and you can combine the two. You feel joy there, but that will be your path. What do others talk about the story of Orpheus? What has your life been like in that pattern? In that pattern, you met a girl when you were 3, and you had to move. And in that move, not only did you lose your friend, but you gained a lot of enemies at the same time. This represents where your story changed from singing a happy song to a sad song. But it goes way deeper than that. You were before you were Orpheus. How to work. How to work with number 1. Find a spot where you can use your voice the best.
Go.
Number 2, when you're channeling, the most
Hello and welcome.
direct you can get is by connecting. If you're going to ask for help in feeling, not in getting. You do the getting. Ask for help with the feeling. The feeling is the thing that you feel like is out of your control. It's not. But you can get coaching on getting it in your control. Ultimately, yes, it's the fire that you want to shoot straight up through you and out into this world. By 46, certainly your time now. If it hasn't been, it is now. Me surrounding you at the top. Is a very comfortable, safe place of knowing what is. And experiencing what is not. And knowing that what is not what is. staying at the top and surrounding the eye. Haven't many black holes just below. It creates many portals, especially if I see them as lights. And I could use any of those portals as my way out from above. Which means that I'm very flexible at the top. And my depths are hidden to me. Because the dark holes could be turned into lights. And so rather than having a way out, could be a vision of myself. Or standing. Me being the vertical mirror. Spread thin at the top. Of a horizontal mirror. Enjoy the surface. I have many, many ways that I love that are outs. Portals. Magic. Facility not with.
Inhale.
That's why I want to free dive.
Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Redefine some of those dark holes as light. To use, and to use well, rather than as my ways of disappearing. To be all of my below. Fully connected. Means I can dance. And be with myself and you.
Player wins.
Hello, Nathan. Yes, it's been a while. It's gonna take you a minute to open up.
Can you feel your heartbeat? Can you hear your breath?
We're breathing very deep and holding the pressure of breath.
Fantastic.
So we can feel exactly what the breath is doing inside the nose. How the lungs fill up, supporting the spine, separating the discs. But there's this pressure of breath that you can hold inside of your sinus. That you access in moments of needing grace with body and time. So get familiar with that pressure that you hold inside of your nose and inside of your nasal cavity, inside of your lungs, how you feel when you're breathing empowered with us. The more you notice it, the more you can notice when you're not doing it. And then do it. Connect. It's simply a tool to increase your power, and by increasing your power, you have the ability to choose.
Oh my God!
I know you think that there are limits being imposed that stop your ability to flow or choose. But that's not the case. Because if you know what you're doing, there's always an avenue available. You have learned how to use the air when you don't want to take in information to your heart and your blood that is coming from anger. That makes you an air bender. And there's much further that you can go in bending air. But in those moments when it's difficult, try singing a good song from the note of the person you are engaged with. So let's go through what we were saying you would do. You gain control of the pressure inside of your nasal cavity and your lungs. And you sing a song from the note of the person who may be singing the blues with you as the antithesis. With you as the antithesis. And you're to empower that song. You're no longer the antithesis. If you support it, you are the producer. And that is what you know as the power of choice. Can we bring it concrete all the way down to what is going on for you with the way that your country seems to be reforming? It's been reforming since before you were born. And due to the internet, information about how it's been reforming has been shared. And that sharing contradicts the education that you had about the way law and your government is or was. Your strength is in knowing that it has always been spoken about to be of the highest quality for human beings. And you know that inside of yourself, you often don't reach your highest potential. So from that, how can we reach our highest potential? You don't know what's going to happen. You got glimpses of it. Some of those glimpses are good, some of those glimpses are bad. It's not all on your shoulders. Other people also have gotten glimpses. And there is an American spirit. You will get to see what that American spirit is in action over these like 5 months or so. and everything will mirror your life. As good as you are, as good as it will be. As good as you are, as good as it will be. As good as you are, as good as it will be. As good as you are, as good as it will be. As good as you are, as good as it will be.
Now, as a result of this, the Venusians have started contacting people from all walks of life. All walks of life. Yes, it would be a devastating blow to our antiquated system. So now the Venusians have started meeting with people from all walks of life. For once, man will have a godlike control over his own destiny. You will have a chance to transcend and to evolve.
To this. Thank you for sharing.